From the Community and Government Partnership, we're going to move on now to the Cultural Heritage Award. Now, this award recognises outstanding achievement by regional communities to preserve, celebrate and value Indigenous and non-Indigenous cultural heritage, including maritime, agricultural, industry, ethnic and regional heritage and culture. The finalists for the Cultural Heritage Award for 2019 are
Beechworth Organ Society, Beechworth Historic Town Hall Organ Project, Stuart Harradine, Ranch and Billabong, Nanette Collins and James Collins, HM Jail Beechworth Searchable Database, Beechworth Cemetery Trust, Our Anzac Legacy, Beechworth Burke Museum and Precinct, Burke Museum Important Milestones, Horsham Rural City Council 2018 Remembrance Day Sunset Service, Hall Committee Soldiers Memorial Hall, Landcare Victrac, Rail Precinct, the Upper Region Cemetery Dimboola, the Upper Region Cemetery Restoration, Dookie and District Development Forum, Dookie Walking Track Signage, Violet Town and District Gallery Museum Incorporated, revitalising history, Dartmoor and District Progress Association Incorporated, making sure our past lasts, Southern Aurora Memorial Committee, Carriage, Gardens, Interpretive Boards and Exhibition. Congratulations to all our finalists. Beechworth Organ Society, Beechworth Historic Town Hall Organ Project, Beechworth Burke Museum and Precinct, Burke Museum Important Milestones, Dookie and District Development Forum, Dookie Walking Track Signage, Violet Town and District Gallery Museum Incorporated, revitalising history. Congratulations!
Okay, and the winner of the 2019 Cultural Heritage Award is Southern Aurora Memorial Committee.
Southern Aurora Memorial Committee, Carriage, Gardens, Interpretive Boards and Exhibition. A disused area beside the Violet Town Railway was transformed into a wonderful memorial garden, a place of reflection and a reminder of the Southern Aurora train crash on the 7th of February 1969. Intertwined with pathways named to recognise the positive human attributes on display at the time of the tragedy, an original Southern Aurora carriage takes pride of place on the site and interpretive boards tell the story. Congratulations, Southern Aurora Memorial Committee.
Wow, thanks very much. Yeah, this is incredible. This was a very important project, certainly very important for the district of Violet Town. It's, in our title we say town, but it actually is a district like most country areas are. It's very important to us, I guess, because it was a very human story, and the committee that came together had a difficult task in working through what is it that we want to do, what do we want to get across. So we put quite a bit of effort into thinking all of that through and thinking how can we make this an accessible and a positive story for people. And a disaster doesn't sound something, initially doesn't sound like something you should be focusing on. But the amazing thing about this story was it's a people story. So lots and lots of people. We had people from all over Australia involved in that crash who were on board that train, Australia's premium transport service at the time. But there were hundreds of people involved in the crash itself, but there were thousands of people involved, but particularly the hundreds involved in the initial couple of hours when people were saved. Excuse me, frog in the throat, must be getting around. But the thing that I guess we discovered as we went on is that we found out information, we found stories that people hadn't told, And that still continues. Just this week, I had someone come from New South Wales who had quite a connection from the railways in New South Wales, who came to see what we had. And we'd packed most of it away, but I had to go into the back room and show him through everything. And he was able to provide us with information to identify things in photographs that we hadn't had before, as an example. And when he went, he said, "Oh, by the way, my auntie was supposed to be on that train. Oh, is that an interesting story?" And I think, oh, the stories just keep on coming. And again, I think it's because it's that people story. There's that connection between the people who are affected and the people who helped, and they're affected too. So this has become, I guess, a commemoration of the people who struggled with a very difficult thing and overcome it despite all of the manual telephone exchanges, the limited communications we had at the time, and certainly the limited resources. We didn't have, OHS and all those wonderful things that help us now. So people made sense, as they do, when they need to. So thanks very much.